You can't hide the truth from the youth. You can feel the fruit, not the root. Cause the youth, how old them root.
Yeah, I'm Jerry Small, host of Straight Up. And this is my grandson, Josh. What is it about this program that would interest you, Josh?
I like the interesting topics that your listeners call in with, and I like the debates that you have with them.
Straight Up from 9 till midday, weekdays on New Start 93.
It's like Harvey and Marley and Fire Rip.
Yeah, morning, welcome, Straight Up. This week, Monday, today, July. Yes, that's what we got to give, that's what we got to contribute. Is the positivity of life, you know. And so many things. By the way, them say May gone was the hottest May month in record in Jamaica, from them recording the temperatures of months and so on. And many other things like that. By the way, another X6 style killing. Another X6 style killing. Drag out and drag out and drag out, and look how long it take them to make an arrest with the political murder, internal political murder at a campaign fundraising event in Mandeville how much years ago, from 2011. And because the man have money, you see how long it come to the person being arrested. According to all reports, money man, gunman, murder, a little poor fellow labor right. Because I'm talk some things where I'm not talking a big people talk. Get murder right now in the middle of a situation. Look how much years it take. For such a one get arrested. And only because them get wind up in a whole lot of problems since that the thing come up to bump. But don't despair. Don't despair. This is just a sign for sure that the biggest of the big will not escape the reckoning when the right time comes. Don't that is good? Yeah, it was a very economical weekend. When I say economical, you know, when you make good use of your resources, that's what economical means. Don't mean cheap, you know. It means you get the best value for the spend. You spend money, or you spend time, or you spend emotion and different things that you get good value for your spend. That's good economy. By the way, hail to the Ellis family down there in Swebe Whoop. Down in Swebe Whoop, who did have a little celebration of them brother and them uncle and them grandfather life. And so hail to the Ellis family down there in Swebe Whoop. In another situation, so there's an officer from Mandeville, straight up officer man, like yell him, I book him up on spiritual yell, you know. Down at the brother way, make the good peanut porridge and the boiled corn and the corn soup, vegetable corn soup. Down spiritual, book up on officer Peter, member of the police force in Mandeville here. And the man who make the peanut porridge, his name Wayne Powell, you know. Wayne Powell, make good corn soup and spiritual. Him don't need an advertisement. But these are the places and the people that you see when you circulate the island. Yes, there is I hear that Bujo Bantan daughter. She's a manager at a certain firm. She's 24 years old. She are prepared to enter representational politics. Bujo Bantan have a daughter 24 years old, you know. Mark Mary. Miss Mary is 24 years old and preparing to enter Jamaican politics. She want to run to be a counselor. Maybe up in the year where her father make him name. Up in the Red Hills Road area there where make him name and make him studio. Not true. What is her name again? I also want to yell. I want to get in contact with the son of Count Azzy. Ras time. Son of Count, I want to make some contact with him. I have a phone number for him still. You know that recently, the mystic revelation of Rastafari, the last band that Count Azzy led, the mystic revelation of Rastafari. Eventually, people like Cedric Brooks and other people came together in that band. All of their instruments, their remaining instruments and them sheet music and a lot of mementos and history were burnt in a fire for Johnsontown there last week on Monday or Tuesday morning. And I noticed that other houses of the media, I don't think any other houses of the media have paid attention to it. Don't think so. So we have to keep attention on that piece of history, that a piece of the documentary, the documents and evidence of the history gone up, but the history can't go up in smoke. But some of them history gone up in smoke. I remember, 1969, I think, was it 68? I think it was 1968. Manning Cup final at the stadium. It's either 68 or 69, but a more figure says 68, Or, no, we never get them drums until, no, we did have drums all the while. 1968 final, or 69, of the Manning Cup. It was Excelsior versus Jamaica College, I believe. You know, you have fierce rivalry, good, healthy rivalry between the schools, but some of it was fierce, and some of it was even tribalistic between the schools. But what with the awareness and the consciousness of the young people veering towards the African identity, blackness in the 60s, blackness and African identity, Jamaica College and Excelsior College and a few more start to develop some kete drum corps, a drum corps, like we have cadet drum corps. Them start to develop a kete drum corps. So going to these football matches is some kete drum, a whole kete drum set, with drum and repeat and drum and bass and funde and other instrument to bugle. And all kind of other instruments start to play drums and play chant along with football matches and football team going around the place. So at the football final between Excelsior and JC, I think it was 68 or 69 at the stadium, the two schools have two big band of kete music, and mostly the Rasta youth and Black Power youth and Black Conscious youth, and the rest of the school them crowd around cheering on them team to the beat of the kete drum in the grandstand. And when the match finished, instead of a rivalry, there was a merging of the drum corps of those two schools, led by the Black Conscious youth, the conscious youth of the day. People like Carl Philpotts at Excelsior and many others. And youth from JC at the time, people like Carradas, Noel Carradas, otherwise lately known as Jabulani, in Florida and around the world, South Africa. Youths of that kind from both schools. Anyway, the two set of drum. I don't remember we win the Manning Cup. Who did win the match? I think it was Jamaica College, but I'm not sure. And at that occasion, when the two set of youth them play drum after the match, man, in the stadium, just at the foot of the grandstand, behind the grandstand with a big column, them come down. Get the drummer play, man, for what seemed like hours and chanting, man, and pure African consciousness and celebrating victory and the vanquished still welcome. And a man approached me. I didn't know him as a musician out of the Sheiks. A musician out of a band named the Sheiks, And the name of the band suggests some Middle Eastern, North African, people, the Sheiks. Those people, some of them you identify them as living in a desert, and the chief of those bands of people, some Sheiks, Arab kind of dress and Islamic culture and so on, the Sheiks. So Cedric Brooks was a young man playing saxophone in the Sheiks. I don't remember what was the name of the latest band he was in, because he was in a series of bands. And him approach I come say I play amongst the youth them there, although I had left school 4 years before. See I play amongst the youth, and him say, here the youth I play, and him approach me and say him have an idea. Him have an idea for a band merging the instruments of jazz with the instruments of Rastafari, the drums. And if I would be interested in merging with him on some more horns, man, and some different acoustic, man, and form such a band. Well, at that time, you know, sometimes we keep ourselves in strict order and make sure so we know ourselves properly before we merge with other things. And I said to myself, and we said to one another that it would be good, but you know, we want to have a Rastafari band before we have a band merging with other people. Because some of the brethren them was Muslim and so on. We have no problem moving on, because a lot of our brethren was Muslim and so on. But we say we could consider it like a first. Well, and furthermore, we were not professional musicians, although we love it. Although some man amongst you know was more than professional. Man like Single Jack was a kete drum player, repeater player, up to the standard of anybody in a count as a band. Except probably the master himself count as a Williams. So it was we meet him and him bring the idea to us. But later he manifested Cedric Brooks by merging with him greater master Countazzi. And that is how Mystic Revelation came about maybe 3 years later. I think it was about 1971 that the Mystic Revelation emerged in that formation, you know. Mystic Revelation of Rastafari. The Mystic referring not only to Rastafari but to the mysticism of the East and to the mysticism of the star and the crescent. Same thing up there in Ethiopia, where you have a kind of a culture that consists both of the branches of the house of Abraham, the house of the descendants of Abraham, both Ishmael and Jacob, or who? Can't remember it go. Yeah, that is that. Plenty more things to talk about, especially some things that I seen in the Sunday paper there, but one by one we will come to them. I heard a discussion this morning on First Start, very interesting. It was entertained with the guest, I think it's Dr. Ratrim name, was talking about, you know, more national year for Jamaica. I was very surprised to hear Dr. Ratrim write in a paper sometime, saying that, you know, because time passes, time for create more heroes, or you know, because the present generation don't know enough about the previous 7 heroes, it's time to create some more where they would be more familiar with. That's the reason for the low grading of the so-called national heroes of Jamaica, because that is the standard and the yardstick by which they were created. Time for them, or time to have some heroes, or because the younger generation don't know they must create somebody. That's a joke. If people have not carried out actions of heroic proportion, why build them up? Why build up imaginary feats? But most of the heroes I hear about in the world and history now have been enhanced. Their true life and true exploits have been enhanced by embellishment, you know. People print it up and print it up. And that's how some of the people them reach larger than life support proportion. But how preposterous it is. And it almost came to an agreement, although it was controversial and therefore difficult to come to agreement. The idea about Michael Manley being a person of heroic proportion in the history of Jamaica, this is a preposterous and Siaga heroic proportion. What them take language for? They take language just as a construction of sentences. And any name can fit anybody. A joke, man. Michael Manley has carried out work of heroic proportion. Yes, him do some positive thing that I have even make mention of. And Siaga has done many positive things, both Siaga and Michael Manley. But not single-handedly. And mostly not even originated in their heads. The idea is not even originated in those heads, in their heads. Yet a person who implements things that originate in other people's heads deserve as much credit as the person who originated the idea, because originating the idea you can't put in a practice. That is not the whole picture. So putting things into practice deserve as much credit as the person who originated the idea and never put it into practice. Yes, you could have compared Michael Mann with a man like Fidel Castro. You could have compared Michael Mann with Fidel Castro. Michael Mann was not a revolutionary. Yet it's not only a revolutionary deserve to be recognized as having done heroic works, you know. It's not only revolutionary things deserve heroic recognition, you know. But just look on it. Can't compare Michael Manley to other man like Fidel Castro. They go work with Castro do. I am not a communist or a Marxist, but I recognize the work, the lifelong work with Castro do. And the lengths to which, not only lengths, unlimited. The man there, I mean, I worship no hero. I worship no hero at all. And the lengths to which a person like Castro go throughout his life to maintain the momentum of the freedom movement. Michael Manley is not revolutionary. Do some work and some nice thing. I'm not revolutionary. A joke I make, man. And Siaga. Worse if you could compare the negative things that they did deliberately. When people do negative things that are not deliberate, that's a different story now. But when them do negative things that was deliberate and systematic and organized and designed, and when you subtract that from what them do, you can't talk about Michael Manley, a hero. National hero. And Siaga. A joke you make, man. Joke. Some people was even questioning what great thing Louis Bennett do. Louis Bennett do some great works in terms of the Jamaican people, the African people in Jamaica, especially about all races, sustaining them self-respect. Louis Bennett do great works in that direction. I can't compare a young lady like Andrea Williams, now known as Carbo, with Louis Bennett the same kind of way. Working from as young a age as Louis Bennett. Teenager, consciously working to show the other side of the story. The real side of the story. The inside story. The inside of the book. That's why all the while I compare the works of a person like Andrea Williams with somebody like Portia Simpson Miller. Portia Simpson Miller has not done the fraction of work and leadership and provided a fraction of the leadership for the people of Jamaica in need of leadership that a person like Cabo, known as Andrea Williams, has done without any training. Before she get trained, I mean, I boost her up. Not boosting her up, you know. I barely give her credit for what she do. Minimal credit. Portia Simpson Miller can't compare with the leadership that Andrea Williams has provided, with the kind of leadership that Louis Bennett has provided from a teenager. Stand up with backbone and provide leadership for male and female in Jamaica. A joke you make, man. So it is Michael Manley, national hero. And Hedy Siaga, national hero. I wonder if you know them man that works. You know them works, you know them good. And some of the people that thought them think know them good, you know, but most of them don't know them good. I'm not trying to tear down anybody. My old man, you know, people always say to him, say, why you should have write some book and some history, you know, the things that you know you pass through. My old man say, two things where him know are right. If him write the history of things where him know, you would find that your heroes have feet of clay. Because my old man himself know that him have feet of clay. And we all have feet of clay figuratively. You know the story about the great big statue and statues that were made of gigantic proportion out of all kind of metal and all kind of thing. Even the figure in the Bible about the great image that was made with head make out, well, head make out, I mean, only for gold. One part make out of gold, next one out of iron, and next one make out of that. But him have feet of clay. So you know, so the foundation it cannot stand up. All of the precious and strong metals and medals where it make out of upper top. It's feet of clay, so you know the feeling is there. Not only feet of clay, but an Achilles heel. Yeah, man, old man said that's why I wouldn't bother write. Yet I don't say that as a good reason why I did not write, you know. That's why I try to record him as much as possible. Hundreds of hours. I sit down with him over the last 20 decades. Last 2 decades. Last 2 decades. That me and him living in the same space and time. And also him say, no want nobody come hunt him down, you know. Because I know them when hunt him down. Like what some of them did hunt him down one at a time. Two things I can tell about, from the right and the left. After him do the Orange Lane inquiry, you know, and him expose certain things. I thought to be exposed, including making the public know that Tony Spalding had more than a passing acquaintance with gunman. And after that, him go out to Windsor Lodge one day, you know. Go visit some people near where Bob Marley live, because him have some people out of Windsor Lodge, more man. When he might drive out of there, you know, or when he was driving in, one time stop at a stop sign and go around a corner. A 2-man draw down upon him, you know, from concrete jungle upon 2-354. And I menace him, you know. Through them know him. I know where I'm going with. I menace him, I can name some of them, you know them well too. 2 of them on them 2 pillion upon 2-354. I menace him, you know, like them would have want to lean upon him. And that time I'm about 70 year old. 1977. Yeah man, 70-year-old that year. And the CIA send man come down and I don't lose, you know. Come rent 2 room, because I have a whole room on the beach there. Come rent 2 room and I quiz him and I try to get to him, you know. I saw them there, you know, come rent room and stay overnight and try to engage in a conversation and get close to him. Because the right and the left, the whole of them see the third force, which is the people them. That's the third force of them afraid of, you know, the third force. PNP and JLP are afraid of one another. They are made from the same cloth. The 2 of them cut from the same cloth. And the third force them dread. Let's go for a break. Yes, we have some calls immediately, but we have to go first into some text messages left over because of the crammed schedule on Friday, and you know, things run away close to the wire. Good morning, Jerry. Do you know what is the 12 Tribes of Israel's Culture Day? Coming from Rose in Portmore. 12 Tribes of Israel Culture Day. I'm not sure which day that you're referring to. I've got to try to find out which day would be considered the 12 Tribes of Israel Culture Day. Next one. Bongo, all military and police parades are in the open, and the audience have to stand up and watch it anywhere in the world. Must have been referring to something that was said Friday, or what was that again? I soon realized what that was. Military and police parades are in the open, and the audience have to stand up and watch it anywhere in the world. I don't know if them was referring to the church rally in halfway through the Sunday. I soon realized. Or send come call me, and send come tell me what you mean, please. Bongo bless her. Gone, it sound like Charlie Chaplin. Him should have got do a thing. I mean, him is very humorous in them comments. Yeah, coming from Gold Patch. Next one. Have her donate the books to the Jamaica National Source Library in Bryce, Augustown. The books. Which books that is again? Is it true it's from Friday? If I did read them Friday, I would realize what you're talking about now. This is come from Nikki. Have her donate the books. Somebody must have some books available. What is it again? So please catch me up with this. Next one. Tell Holiness a bad mouth and sabotage don't do anything. Charisma goes a long way. Well, I am not a messenger to Holiness, but I think him listen to this program, so I might hear. Next one. Why are you guys so bitter against the government? Why we so bitter against the government? Because them are rob and thief. Robbing and thieving and not doing what we pay them to do. Not serving, wanting to rule. Them want to rule. I talk about Parliament and Highest Court in Ireland. Delusions of grandeur them have. Delusion of grandeur them have. Frighten Friday. Never see come see. You know what I mean? Oh, it never finished. Why are you guys so bitter against the government? Is it bad man? One thing I know though, I won't vote for no bad man. Oh, no, I vote for no bad man. Oh. Next one, Uncle Jerry. Mr. Mitchell is an Ellington lawyer. I think Howard Mitchell that would issue a statement on behalf of Commissioner Ellington same soon talk. Oh yes, he was a lawyer, no? Yeah, Howard Mitchell is a lawyer, yeah. He used to be I think, head of the board of the National Housing Trust under Bruce Golding administration. Yeah. Next one, Father Jerry. Stop pet and powder homosexual. The thought of it is disgusting. Say me and pet and powder homosexual. Me. No, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Wrong jungle. Next one. Jerry. Board told a blatant lie that ganja has 55% cancer-causing agent. Scientists have proven it has none. That I must say Dr. Boy I'm talk about, not true. Next one. Jerry, why did Why did that Muslim story make the 10 a.m. news? Christians think those who don't share in their religious beliefs are crazy or devil possessed. What's new? Yes. Jerry, tell the lady that read the news this morning, that is Friday morning, that I like the way she was whispering in my ears. Jerry, I almost removed my headset the way she's sweet in my ears. True, man. Next one. Jerry, did you know how old Feather Map was when him died? No. I can't remember, you know. Can't remember how old he was now. What his name? As Mr. Spence him name again? No, not Spence him name. Feather Map. Next one. Mr. Small, can you please do like Muta and arrange an interview with Kid Ralph, live or recorded? Yeah, it can be done. Kid Ralph. That Kid Ralph is an old-time boxer, you know. Old-time. I forget which division he was in, whether he was a heavyweight or what. Kid Ralph was an old-time boxer. We go prison enough time. Go prison enough time for all kind of different things, including sexual assault. I'm not sure if it was only female, him go prison for sexual assault. I think go prison for sexual assault a male, you know. But he was a famous figure in the subculture, you know, in the subculture and the counterculture, you know, the so-called culture different from the society culture. Famous in a Trenchtown and West Kingston and them places there. Kid Ralph. I know about that. Next one. Big up, Jerry. It was Calvin Coolidge that was born on July 4th, not George Washington. Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732. Well, thank you very much. That's quite true. And you know, it's a long time, you know, so Washington born February like myself. Him say what? Love the program. The person said, love the program. A true man. But, you know, I get my facts wrong sometimes, and it's so great when you can straighten me up. It's good before too long. I read it just after the program and realized that you're quite right. It was not George Washington that born the 4th of July. And therefore, what I was insinuating and what I deduced by logic is not so logical. Sometimes you think you're being logical. It's not so logical. Because if your calculations are based on a false assumption, everything else that follows going to be out of whack. So therefore, me was from a long time now. That's what put me in that mind. Long time I estimate say George say Norman Manley name Norman Washington Manley because I'm born on George Washington birthday, and that now lick out a fact so me there when I made a long time. Say George Washington did born February, and through that fact lick out I made, you know. After a while I start consider say I wonder if a Lincoln did born February. So right now I just realize for years now why me always confuse them two things there. True logic that was based on a false premise. So that's why you have to review. You should review yourself at all time. And review yourself in different light too, and go a different angle. Go a different angle and go a different mirror, go look on yourself differently. And that time you'll find out if your head really round, or if you're as good looking like what you think. Or if your head a ball, and you say, boy, I don't want to look like no ball, and you know, I'm going to shave off me, you know, and make it look like it's a style. And all them way. But from here, you'd not about to fret about them things, you know. But enough, me I talk about myself too much, not true. Next one. Jerry, good morning. How do I go about starting a small business? Example, jerk chicken from home, phone cards, and things like that. How do I start in a way that can expand in the near future? One of the best things to do, you see, is find somebody that you identify as being successful and you observe them. If you can't talk to them personally, so you're afraid to talk to them or you don't know them. You can observe successful people, even the small man selling. As I told you the other day about some of my little brethren, my brother Gad's son, Justin and Everton, and them bigger brother Pops, and them cousin, Donovan and them little brother them a sell star and them a jump round and them a make money. And little more them all a lend them parents money. And them parents have a shame for that, you know. Because if you have youth, you can lend you $10. Because them $10 big money. Lend you $10 till you go collect your money with people. You don't have a shame of that. You have a proud of your youth, so. Even little youths are successful. Up to this while me pass some youth out, a wipe off car glass. And I tell him, say, boy, you don't have to shame how you do at all, because as long as they're not harassing people and bullying people, because they're showing a great amount of discipline and work ethic, going out there every day, wiping glass and know say you mightn't get no money, but you still keep on doing it and so on. Yeah, man, just find a couple successful people, whether small, big or middle size, and observe them good, and you're going to find out some good ideas and find some good things over there. Next one. Good morning, Uncle Jerry. Why Bet and Wilson so lie? Obama's first girl has 2 more years to finish high school, and Bet say Hart Academy was Norman Manuel's idea, coming from Arla. Well, you know, she might not be right, you know, but a lot of ideas that is the service come from earlier people, like Siaga 100 Villages program. We did have an idea about 100 villages around Jamaica where we're going to make nice and then set some examples for other villages get up nice and then and Tivoli emerged as one of the first super 100 village. But some of those ideas wasn't original. Some of the ideas we have, him get it from Norman Man, the other people before. Sometimes I'll change up all the name, I think, because I want to erase history. Some people want to erase history, you know, rewrite history, and you have all the enemy and you try to wipe out them name. You have a bridge named Bustamante Bridge right at Barbican Road there, you know, right near the gas station. The gas station, you put a Jacks Hill, you drive down a little more on a Barbican Road, you pass over a little bridge, you might not even know it's a bridge, you know. But one time you could have seen clearly it's a bridge. But through the road, build up on the side, build up, you know it's a bridge. If you look on it good, there's a bridge there, a little bridge just past the Barbican gas, the Jacks Hill gas station, going down to Barbican Square. It's named Bustamante Bridge. Then in the 70s now somebody idiot paint it out and paint on it Michael Manley Bridge. Idiot them. And you have as much idiot on the other side too. And you have another Bustamante Bridge in Morant Bay, going into Morant Bay. I think it's the longest bridge in Jamaica, even when it was a wooden bridge when I was a little boy, it was a wooden bridge. Longest bridge in Jamaica over there. Which river is that? I think it's the Morant River. Just going into Morant Bay, right at the Red Hill Cemetery there, at the entrance of Morant Bay. It named Bustamante Bridge too, as well as a small one in Barbican did name Bustamante Bridge. Idiot painted it out and put on Michael Manley name on it, and so it is that people go to Africa and lick down things and name it after themselves about the name Rhodesia. All thieving boy when name Cecil Road. Thieving Jagabat go in Africa, thief up our land and call it after himself, say it name Rhodesia. Yeah, idiot. And white people down in Africa call themselves South African. You wait till we come, man. Hold on a little. Next man. Alright, we're going to go to the phone call. We have some more text messages. Alright, I'm going to finish them too. Yeah. Morning, Jerry. I would like to tell Jamaicans that the IMF and the World Bank is an American institution that serves American interests, not Jamaican interests. Well, that's true. Next one. What, Jerry? Him long foot a play footsie under the table. Love you. Have a nice day. Come from Kim. We that talk about how more time people flirt with one another, even by touching one another under the table when them sit down on the table and make the girl know say you like her and she might touch back your foot and her boyfriend sit down beside her and don't know say you and she a play footsie. Not advisable still, you know. You can lose your life, that you can lose your foot too. But better use a spare foot and do it. Or add on a foot. Or add on a 2 foot, you know, sometimes you add on 2 foot on your room. Or add on a room. Next one. Big up to all the college man. Jamaica College. College man, you know what the college man mean? Who know and who know. And said Jamaica College was the best time of my life, even though I was transferred after 3 years to Arden. JC, me say. Where's that text message? I know me a boost up. JC. Next one, Jerry. You might talk about JC. Jerry, there's a group of individuals in Europe that promote war and conflict, supplying the weaponry, then money, which causes contestants indebtedness to the people. Nimba, you have a long time technique that will get you indebted and get you involved and get you indebted and obligated and all kind of way. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Well, it's time for a break. Hello, let's say hello and then go to a break. Good morning.
Mr. Small, where are you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Everything all right?
Yes, certain thing I'm going to tell you something when I come back. Let's go for a break. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small, and we're broadcasting live from the studios of New Start 93 FM on the Mona campus of the University of West Indies, and we are all over. Milton, are you there?
Mr. Small.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yes. First thing to comment to this is, sir.
Yeah.
I'm about 14. You can't allow me to go through them.
4 things.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're 14. Okay.
Anyway, all right. This man you mentioned, Tony Smalley name.
Yes, sir.
But remember, say, the Orange Lane fire, during Mr. Tony Smalley, you never mentioned, whether in a court or anything like that,
Orange Lane fire?
Yes, it was when they evict some people up a Rima, man. Now your old man
Yes.
use the word, man. So you must be careful.
But I never say him name mention Orange Lane fire.
Yes, sir, that's what you said this morning.
No, but Orange Lane fire. Meanwhile, the fire go on. Nobody have the time for call on name,
No, you say your old man say Tony Smalley had more than a acquaintance with the gunman in the Orange Lane fire. It was the Rima.
Yes, well, you hear this. The inquiry was into the fire at Orange Lane and the Rima eviction and some other surrounding events.
Anyway, your father was talking about the fourth eviction, right?
Hear me now. No. Listen here now. I'm telling you. No, them not big on me.
Alright, the second thing, sir.
No, you hold on there.
Right.
I am telling you that the inquiry was about the fire and about that. One inquiry.
So you are another undercover spy, if I may, because...
What?
Second, you are an undercover spy.
I am what?
Are you an undercover spy?
No, overcover.
Overcover, alright.
Yeah.
Third thing now. You mentioned Mr. Manley and the 70s, sir.
Yeah.
Why not follow those black movement, him follow behind Mr. Manley, for want of better term?
Alright, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Michael Manley came out strongly against the activities of Walter Rodney and many other of the black activists in the parliament when the parliament come together in 1968 to condemn the events in Kingston after the ban of Walter Rodney. Now, from before that, the militant and conscious youths and even elders in Jamaica for years had been telling the rest of the people said there's no difference between the JLP and the PNP. And finally, in that year, it was proven to the people that there is not much difference. Norman Manley himself decided at that time that it's time for me to retire because I have done my part and we are no more relevant. The next generation time to do this part, which is a social justice. Now, after his father dead and buried early September 1969, as the funeral done, Michael Manley head to the airport and tour Africa in order to change his image into a black image. And he went and get a walking stick from Jomo Kenyatta, and then he went to Haile Selassie and take some picture of him. Come back to Jamaica and falsify the picture and say him get rod from Selassie. And put on a black image and get the Wailers and Delroy Wilson and some more for sing on the PNP bandwagon and successfully took the government of Jamaica. And a lot of the black power activists, but those who were previously PNP, like DK and Arnold Bertram and many others, because of the new vibrancy in the PNP and Michael Manley, yes, they did fall in back with them, but not I and she.
So Michael Manley rebrand the PNP and remake the PNP in them time there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so when enough people say Portia better than him in terms of popularity,
No. She has surpassed his popularity at its highest point.
Yeah, but remember, say Portia get a ready-made party, with the greatest respect to her.
But I don't say no. I don't say she never get it ready-made. But she helped to make it. A matter of fact, when even Michael and some others ran away after 1980, it was she was the general who was protecting the party. It was. Yes, it was. I don't know if you were around. Where were you?
Anyway, you must get that. This guy, the guy who sings to Michael Manley should forward and start a new man.
Forward and do?
Out of Babylon, and we thank you for it.
On a Maxi Romeo?
It's him, man.
Alright.
Yes, him.
No, he must sing about Wet Dream now.
No, the same brother, man. You have to get him, you understand?
Yeah, Wet Dream he must sing about now.
Anyway, you big up here and take care.
Thank you very much, Milton. But hello, Milton, are you there? Yeah, are you there? Susan got resigned out of the Jamaican for Justice leadership. She don't like what going on at all. And she said, done. And it's time for the Jamaican for Justice level with the people of Jamaica and come clean. My words, not her words, but her sense of, Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
J.F.J. falls apart.
What you say, J Flag J?
Cannot hold.
What you say, J Flag J?
J.F.J.
Don't mix them up with J Flag J,
No, not that. Well, them probably, well. They're falling apart. The center cannot hold.
Jamaican flag justice.
Near anarchy is loose upon the land.
Justice, I get too much flagging, man. Justice must fight back.
You better believe it.
Yes, sir.
Seriously. Boy, Jerry, some extraordinary things going on the international scene.
Yes, man.
You remember the other day I tell you that a woman was cut down by sniper fire in the hills, from the hills of Lavintel in Trinidad?
Yes.
Would you believe that they took out a soldier last week?
A soldier of the Trinidadian Defense Force?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you something. The family of that soldier said them no one, no politician come visit them.
Yeah.
Why you think them say so? Your guess is as good as mine.
Yes.
And the Minister of National Security over there say if it's war the gun dog them want is war them all get.
Him sound like a wolf in Trinidadian clothing.
You think a joke?
A war you want, a war you all get.
Next two things quickly.
Yeah.
The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has surprisingly called the father of a Palestinian teenager who was killed.
Yes.
Suspected by Jewish persons.
One of several killed.
Indeed, thank you. To apologize and give him his condolence.
Yeah.
Is it a new surge of moral moisture coming ashore?
No, hope for the best.
Finally, Mr. Kim Jong-il.
Not a Korea from your start. Say Kim, you know, say Korea.
Indeed.
Everybody a Korea named Kim.
Indeed. Hope them not mentally ill. He is not amused that the Prime Minister of China, Xi Jinping, or whatever name, has visited South Korea and a throw out on him. Him is not amused at all.
Yes.
I hope this does not cause Mr. Kim Jong-il to get mentally ill.
Oh.
Still.
Where is it? The one from China named Ping.
Stop man that Xi Jinping or something like that. Don't quote me on that one.
I see him Ping fabric.
somewhere in that class.
Yes, the same cut from the same one.
Serious thing.
Well, thank you very much, yes, sir.
Indeed.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Jerry.
Welcome, Wagwan.
Not much.
Is that the jigsaw?
Your courage gets strengthened and your wisdom gets heightened.
Yes, sir.
You might have a long tenure.
You have a drink.
Just to understand and remind us about a lot of things.
Yes, sir.
That was only half told.
Yeah.
By the media then, and even more so now.
Yeah.
Because in earlier times you only have 2, 3, 4 channels. Now we have well in the 20s.
Yes, and you have some merging. Although you have expansion, you have merging too, because I understand that nationwide and power.
Okay.
Kind of merge.
Well, nothing wrong with that. To progress in business, sometimes you have to do things like that, you know.
Yeah, man. If you come up against new stock, you have to go merge.
Yeah.
And new stock, make them merge up, you know.
Okay, but we seem to be in a season of resignation.
Yes. Yeah, Jamaican for Justice Commission.
Some people I think have to clean their breast.
They must clean the stables.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, the main point I want to discuss with you.
Oh, you say a clean breast?
The main point I want to discuss with you is this matter of the Parliament highest court in the land.
Yeah, what do you think?
Not what I think, but I have an understanding of the matter.
Yeah.
Right? However limited it might be.
Yes.
That can be applied once you have a written constitution.
Okay, alright.
That scenario only comes out where you don't have a written constitution, which is what happens in Britain.
Yeah.
You can't transfer that to here.
Yes, Britain is an unwritten constitution.
Right.
More by
you want to do Parliament, make the law, make judgment on almost anything.
Yeah.
And sit and do it.
Yeah,
it's a written constitution. What Parliament does is subject to the court of the land.
What you're saying is
in the constitution.
What you're saying is quite true, and I did point it out one time. That is because of having delusions of grandeur. Of themselves being like Westminster and of themselves and trying to lord it over us.
Right, well, we could accept that like in the first 10 years of independence and together.
Yeah.
But even if you think thought so then, you should have a better understanding now.
Yes,
but development.
Well,
and leave that be.
Well,
and surprisingly, a lot of the people who are subscribing to this are lawyers.
Yes, are lawyers. and disingenuous. Well, and may I say to one of them such lawyers, and use back him same wisdom upon him. If he knew then, if he knew then what him know now, he would not say that Parliament is the highest court in Ireland.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any hanky-panky.
Hanky-panky. Yeah.
That's it for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning. Welcome. Straight Up, hello. Yes, man. We're coming down to Heat 1. Coming down to Heat 1 at 10 o'clock. We have some more text message. Yes, the Jamaican for Justice, Susan Goff, a very decent woman. She has also resigned in disgust, but it's a different kind of disgust from the disgust in which Carolyn Gomes resigned. And she says there's more I think there's more resignation coming out. You have a little socialite kind of thing around Jamaican for Justice. You have the social worker, you know, and you have the socialites. You know what a socialite is? I used to say the people who, you know, them do like a social work in them spare time and try to steer things certain way. And you have the real social worker. More text message. Rastafari and farmers are our latest heroes. Well, nice. Next one, Mr. Jerry Small, are you friends with the big shot labor right businessman Christopher Carr? No, I don't know him. My mother was a Carr, K-E-R-R. Him named K-E-R-R. I don't know him. I don't know him at all. Next one, Mr. Jerry, do you remember 2011 when the poor JLP supporter was killing Mandeville for dissing Andrew? Yes, I remember, coming from the same person, these two texts. Let's go for the 10 a.m. headline. Straight up.
Come down, I'll buy your bomb, I'm right, I'm right.
He's not dying, so let the power fall on.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Yeah, we don't have enough time to play out them. Alright, 11 o'clock we can play them out. Just taste a little piece of it. After round 1, we can play it. We can play them out after round 1, between the rounds. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Yes, hello?
Yes, hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. Jamaica and the Caribbean impact in Africa. And that's where, are here, where the Nigerian and the Jamaican government is now in talks about the moving forward with the flight straight from Africa to Jamaica. And I say, glory be to the insightfulness of the government of both countries, because, you know, one of the things that came out is that it takes, 21 hours, I think, them say, no? To fly, because you have a flight to some European country reach from the Caribbean. Now, with a straight flight from Lagos to Jamaica will only take 8 hours. And I say we are advancing the cause.
When that schedule for?
Well, the talks are in thing that it seems to be in an advanced stage. Because it was happening from in the 70s in under Michael Manley government.
What was happening?
The talks to establish straight flight from Jamaica to Africa. And it was buried in the 80s and it revived again. When the Tanzanian leader...
No, you jumped 30 years just like that. It buried in the 80s.
Yeah, man.
And then now what happened in the 90s?
Well, it was mentioned, and then when the Tanzanian leader was here last year,
no, man, you just jump over the wall of the 90s and the wall of the 2008.
It's back in the 4 again, you know, and that is so essential, because we can't just talk about Marcus and never Marcus mention all of them things there, you know, the reconnection of the Caribbean people and the African continent, you know. Another thing I noticed, there's a collapse of the, Jamaican flag, Jamaican flag injustice,
Oh, you come copy with, so yeah.
I didn't copy. Me just come home and I this call.
Yes, but so that means you never hear then. You never hear us then.
No, I never hear you.
Boy, you
I just come and visiting.
If you ever hear anyone, if
man, I know.
If you ever hear anyone say that leave a woman dissatisfied, you lie.
No.
You lie.
Lie with what?
No, it's a Sparrow tune, me remember.
Oh, because I know them is Jamaica.
A Sparrow music named Village Ram.
The former director used to go to the international body and say, boy, especially when the PNP in office, boy, the government is this and them violating, and she didn't want Lisa Anna resign, and she didn't want, we should name Anderson, should get Anderson fired by the former JLP government, who was head of the CDA. Allison says, okay.
Then talking about Lisa Hanna. A man on the board of the National Gallery. Him write a letter to Lisa Hanna pointing out that there is some artwork and some painting with full sexual intercourse depicted there and being displayed to some little children and so on, and him think it should be it is not appropriate and so on.
Where is it being displayed?
In the National Gallery.
Who is in charge of National? That person who wrote the letter?
Why you don't make me finish what I'm saying? And him write Lisa Hanna about it and ask her if to do something about it. And she do have an answer him.
So he's in...
Would you allow me? Make I done.
Answer the question.
You make me finish. Because your time done, you know. Your phone call time done, you know.
And when you sit down, you run from PNP, so you hug up the label right them have 3-4 topics. What?
No.
You can't balance this course, you know.
You can't tell me what to do and you can't... Listen here. You listen. Keep quiet. You can't tell me what to do.
I am not.
Keep quiet, man. Alright, look here. Since you can't keep quiet. Here we go. Call back. Hug labor right. A PNP hug up labor right. So you hug up some more there. And you nearly get him in the family way. You talk about hug up. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Go ahead, please.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome.
Jared,
how you doing? Hi, sir.
What's happening?
Fine, thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
You read the Gleaner yesterday?
Yes, around
Lagarde brought the whip.
Lagarde, yes, brought the whip. Yeah, the whip.
Yes,
thank you very much. Whip Jamaica.
I didn't realize that she was a finance minister.
Yes, man, in France.
Yeah, in France.
Yeah, man, and
I was just reading the article.
And them was trying to put her up prison for some wrongdoing.
Yes.
More than one time in France.
Okay, because what it is saying here, what it was saying here, coinciding with the visit.
Yeah.
The Gleaner ran a story titled "Who is Christine Lagarde?"
Yeah.
It contained the basic facts. French national synchronized swimmer.
Yes.
Chairman of international law firm.
That means you swim. That means you do synchronized swim for France, you know. That means
yes.
That expert.
Synchronized. That fancy kind of dance.
Yeah, that's a very intricate.
Very intricate. Political rights. French Minister of Finance, head of the I.M.F, and one of the most powerful women in the world.
Yeah.
No wonder.
But you can't come head of I.M.F unless you have them kind of credentials.
Yeah, you have to have them kind of credentials, yeah. Boy, I tell you, man, why?
So she come here to bat for the government.
Yes.
Because she's a heavy weight.
Yes, and she did face herself for the Greeks, you know.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, man, so all the Greek, them love war money and yeah.
And them kind of stuff there.
Yeah. And you know that the I.M.F never really help any country to recover out of anything, you know.
No.
Them only prepare them for the feast.
Yes.
And them don't know that is them was the country that is being prepared for the feast don't know that a feast is going to be made of them.
Yes. You remember Mike Henry did say one time like she experimented with black people too.
Yes, she say the I.M.F around experiment with
yes, around experiment on people. Well, I agree with every word what I'm saying. Them, you know?
Yeah.
Them take us like for I know I.M.F not normally never good out of them still, so.
Yeah, but you know, Mike Henry have a way with words, you know.
Yes.
And him although him red and him is a Jew.
Yes.
Him talk blacker than plenty of the other people.
Of course.
But you know, say him know him a do still.
Yes, man. He's a man with forthright still, you know.
Yeah, when sometime.
Yeah, Yeah, sometime.
One time Mike Henry tried to take out a trademark, take out a copyright for the name Anansi, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, him they tried to copyright it, so well, and only him can use the word, and only him, you know.
Okay.
So you must know, so him not easy. When you say a man I tried to take out a copyright for the name Anansi.
Yes.
You must know who.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
No, I don't think you realize.
Oh, well, I'll answer. Hey, when me
you know what Tukuma?
Oh, Tukuma?
Yeah. Brandon said I will trick him. Not true?
Yes, man.
So that's how you get the name Taco.
Yes,
Taco.
Colonel McCormack do a good job at it.
Who?
Colonel McCormack,
yeah.
man.
Yes.
Him do a good job at it.
See me and Nancy coming down?
He miss the original brother and Nancy.
Yeah, well, no, man, you have one before that. You remember one, him could live a standpipe. What's his name, man? Jack Mandora.
Okay, yes, Jack Mandora.
Come on TV.
Yeah, me not choose, you know?
Yeah. Him mouth want fix like myself.
What do you mean your mouth want fix?
No, me missing some teeth, you know.
Okay.
But, Jack Mandora have a one teeth.
Yes.
Right, my one.
Yes.
Him have a start.
Eh?
Him have a start.
Okay. Hey, when me hear with that talk Friday and bet come on, she go on like say, you know?
No, what? Like, she go on like what?
No, man, like when me hear talk, like she can, you know, but how long me have here and fan this and that and, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so them go on, man.
Yeah, man.
Good
them not say Jamaica PNP country, so
yeah.
Them pay have the whole hog them one.
Right.
Not I wouldn't even say them, you know.
Yes.
The leadership and the spinners.
Exactly.
And most of the PNP is not like better than the minister, you know.
Yes.
And them are the ride where ride.
Yeah.
So
you're wise up in a bungo, Jerry. You're wise up the people, man. So people, you know, you can't fool the people all the time, but you can't fool the people all the time.
That's true, man.
That is with she.
Yeah,
but because she always come with propaganda and this and that kind of thing for the program.
Yeah, propaganda.
You know? Or good propaganda.
Yes, man. Well, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Good man, bungo, Jerry.
Some text message. Jerry, did you read Arthur Hall's article about Wayne Ellington's car used for insurance fraud by a schoolboy in 1995? I don't think you understand it, or I don't know what Arthur Hall wrote, but I don't think you understand it well. It's a policeman named called Schoolboy Richie. A policeman named Schoolboy Richie sell Ellington a car. And little more it was found outside a stolen car. So there was an attempt made to arrest both Ellington and Richie girlfriend and wind up Ellington in the night when he was a young man. You understand me? So afterwards it was proven that Ellington bought the car not knowing it's a stolen car, and it wasn't like say him and Richie was in business. So he's a policeman named called Schoolboy Richie. He's not a schoolboy as such. He's an ex-schoolboy, a one old boy. Next one, Mr. Small, do you think the PSOJ, the private sector organization in Jamaica, should consider international candidates as well for new commissioner? But it's them saying so. It's the PSOJ saying that they must consider for hire a commissioner from foreigner. Yeah, man, it's them saying so. I mean, do I agree with them? Next one, Jerry, have you heard that Buju Banton's daughter is going to represent the JLP in the next election? Yes. I think it's parish council level shame in that. What's her name again? Me just write down her name. She's 24 years old. Yeah, Buju Banton's daughter. Next one. IMF is all about being vogue or a rogue. You know, vogue mean fashionable, in style. Or rogue mean rascal. Next one. Jerry, modern times, modern family. Whether or not we like it, we can't stop change. This person I refer to the TV show in Modern Family, which is a propaganda show to get people familiar with homosexual males adopting children and make it look like it's ordinary. That's all that show is about. The name Modern Family upon the cable. Propaganda undermining, underneath, a dig out from underneath, a hollow out, dig out from underneath, a hollow out people brain. Like we have big head body. Them things that we have big head body. Next one. On this text they're saying you can't stop change. That means they are cheering on this so-called change, trying to bring in this thing into Jamaica. modern families like the same thing that Carolyn Gomes and the others was doing in the children's homes, penetrating them and preparing them and grooming them. And in the Thwaites ministry, the same thing that go on. Not only with the grooming, sexual grooming, but also with putting Thwaites picture in front of Jamaica flag and put it in a bookmark and all them kind of thing. And people will do these things and Thwaites don't know about it because they will do it in his interest and get, what you call it, brown his feet. You know, when you do things and sweet up your mother and you get nice brownies and your mother will get a nice sweetie, or you carry things go get teacher, or you carry information go get teacher about other people and you turn teacher's pet. Brownies them on, brownies them a look. But they are brown nosing. Brownies them are looking by the method of brown nosing. So them a coach the people of Jamaica become brown nose. You know brown nosing? Pushing them nose in certain place to make you feel good, and when it result them nose get powder with all the brown stuff. But them no mind brown nosing. Next one. Jerry, why people big up Siaga for giving a list of names with no evidence? That was when Siaga gave a list of names of undesirable people to Commissioner, what's his name again? Colonel Macmillan, trying to make Colonel Macmillan round up people for him without any evidence of wrongdoing that Colonel Macmillan could move in due process. And Colonel Macmillan would have none of it. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Just Mr. Smart, I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Like for when Parliament dissolved,
yeah,
when it's election time,
yes, sir.
Who's in charge the country at that time?
Well, the Prime Minister until the next election. The Prime Minister is still have full executive authority, but the Governor General accept the dissolution of Parliament. There's not a vacancy of the Prime Ministership until the election keep. When the election keep, there's a vacant that time now the Prime Minister, there's a vacancy in the Prime Minister, but immediately after the election is held, the Governor General is charged with the duty of finding out among the 63 elected officials, if it's a national election, among the 63 MPs, which one of them enjoys the support of the most other MPs.
Okay.
So if one enjoys the support of 33, that means only 29 anybody else could have get support from. Because I remember said one would enjoy the support of the rest of the members of Parliament. One MP. There are 62 other MPs. It is possible for one person enjoy the support of 31, counting themselves 32. But that would have leave now 31 other MPs. So the second most popular person could have enjoyed the support of 31 MP. But that person, for instance, Portia Simpson Miller, when she get the support of 31, she would have added her name to the 31, make 32. So the other person on the other side could have only claimed 31. So anyway.
You have to well then at that moment is the Governor General is the manager for the nation.
At which moment? At which moment?
Like exactly when the Parliament dissolved.
No, I told you when the Parliament dissolved. The sitting Prime Minister still in control of the government, executive control of the government. Until the election result come in. And immediately after the election result come in, now for that little few moments, the Governor General have to find out in those few moments which one of the 63 who get elected and win have the support of the most other MP. And when him determine which MP have the support of the most other MP, he must contact that one and ask them, invite them to form a government. How them form a government? Them choose a cabinet and give the list to the Governor General.
You know what I say, Mr. Small?
Sir?
The divine plan for this nation.
Yeah.
Me not say it's not in imagination, but right now me not see it in operation. So
how you know about the divine plan?
But I want to do for real, man. Alright. It said righteousness lay the foundation.
Alright, listen here now. I need to hear from you some more, but you have to go make another phone call. So that
no problem.
Man, so that I can clear up this little line of people behind me, because it's straight up them want to talk to.
Yes,
not
sir.
the other program.
Yes, sir.
Later for the other program.
Alright,
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning, welcome, Straight Up, hello. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Jerry.
Welcome, sir. How are you
doing? I don't know if you read the article.
Yeah.
But how do you look at Miss Lagarde's case in the French government? You see the possibility of she end up in prison?
No, I don't know if it's too late. She is not in the French government again, you know.
No, I don't mean she, I don't mean she.
But you said she. But you said she, if there's any possibility of her ending up in prison.
Yes.
Don't you mean you don't mean she?
No, you're talking about the government. The government. She's not a part of the government.
I said she is not a part of the government again, and I don't know if under French law, if them can still go for her. Because that was one time, but them make some attempt after her when she was in the government there. I don't know if when she leave there, know if them can still go back, go dig up back on her, you know.
So can they ask her to give evidence against this former prime minister that is going to be before the court?
I am not a lawyer and I'm not French, but my common sense tell me yes, them could ask her to give evidence.
Boy, you see the connection between this government and Mr. Lagarde.
What is it?
Corruption.
No, trace it for me.
Corruption.
I said trace it for me, make me see it plain.
Have you ever seen in any country, anybody representing the IMF have this relationship with any country? Tell me one.
Them visit, man. Them visit country, man. Yeah, man.
I don't mean visit. It's how them come and talk as if they are part of the government.
I don't know, but I suspect that when them feel like it, them go places and boost up different government. I feel so. I don't know.
But this government get a special boost. And she don't understand.
Yes, it seems when she kissed Peter Phillips on two cheek.
What she don't understand that we are the people. She have no respect for the Jamaican people and the suffering that people are going through.
Don't bother sweat all them thing, man. I fret over them thing, man.
Oh, you been rough and fret. So what?
Fret, sir. But I have to go now, straight. Good morning, welcome back to Straight Up, hello. Morning, welcome back to Straight Up.
Jerry.
Yes, sir, how are you doing?
Not too bad, you know.
Nice.
Thing alright?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, man. Long time in a call you still.
A couple of weeks, yes?
Yeah, two things, you see?
Yeah, man.
With the Ellington, Mr. Ellington thing there.
Yeah.
School where reaching him isn't really buy Ellington didn't buy a car for him now.
Is what?
What happened? They bought a car together.
Yeah.
And schoolboy was trying to fraud the insurance company, like them selling cars stolen and a claim on it and things like that.
Yeah.
Man and girlfriend and get Mr. Ellington involved, you know?
Oh, so yes.
Yeah, he was a detective at French squad and thing, and because he must look so young,
yeah,
they used to call him schoolboy. He used to wear khaki uniform downtown. And
yes. And I hear with them the more time.
Yeah.
Them take out one insurance for one car.
Right.
And them have it to cover all 5 different cars.
So something like that.
Yeah, I can't tell you more about it, but I don't think that.
You know, so me go to call you the other day and tell you something, but then I'll get through, you know?
Yeah. You can't tell me now.
No, man, it come out, man, because me call Miss Lady and tell her, Miss Webster.
Yeah.
Me and she talk, man.
Oh.
So it kind of gets the same thing like with the schoolboy Richie connection.
Oh, yes.
I mean, get a link about it, you know?
Yeah.
Another thing, when we hear talking about how them select the Prime Minister, or choose the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
You said 63 member of Parliament them choose from. Is that correct, or is just the government side them choose from?
Government side? No, hold on now. Which side is the government side?
We win the election, man.
Alright, now. JLP and PNP is the two main parties in Jamaica where we win seat.
Right.
So after the election, which side you call the government side?
The one who get the most seat.
The one who get the most seat?
Yes.
But it's not party. The constitution not recognize party, you know.
Oh, well, when we really ask, you know, more get the understanding, could the selection could have come from the opposition side to be Prime Minister, even though...
Well, that's what I'm going to walk through with you step by step. The constitution not recognize no party, you know. So the Governor General no contact no party. You didn't know that?
Me never know that.
Yes, well,
we learn from you know.
Yeah, but when you're talking in between now, it will not the time where we can explain.
But you ask me question and me answer, Jerry.
Me know, but you say you learn from me, you boost me up, and that nice. Me feel.
Boost, man.
Hold on, I tell you, me feel nice when you boost me up. You know, come like me get a split for draw. But the more me I draw a split, the more time I waste when me could have explain. So don't give me no split till me done. Don't give me no boost till me done. Hear? Hello?
Yeah, man, me hear you.
Alright, don't give me no more split till me done. Hear me now? The Constitution don't recognize no party. So the Governor General no call no party. What the Constitution say? When there arises a vacancy in the office of Prime Minister, in other words, when the office not have nobody in it, when there's no Prime Minister, at any time there's no Prime Minister, the Governor General shall determine which member of Parliament elected, not the Senator Parliament them.
Okay, so
which, hold on, don't give me no spliff, no beg me no spliff.
Oh, me done, man.
Yes, and you beg me spliff, but me beg me spliff, I'm not done yet. Hold on. So the Governor General shall determine which member of Parliament out of the 63 enjoy the support of the most other member of Parliament. And when him determine which one of the most support, him shall invite that one for form of government. Now, you see Portia?
Yeah.
Warmington our cousin, you know?
Yeah, me hear that.
And Warmington. Scott, but Scotch catch on her side. Me I tell you about one with on the other side now. Warmington our cousin, I'm a labor right. But Warmington threaten the JLP all the while now. Say, don't fool around me. Because I will go over there.
Okay.
Like how some would go over there.
Okay.
So, people can cross over and support people on the other side, you know.
Understood.
Yes.
But my question is, so the possibility exists that the Prime Minister could have come from the opposition then?
Not opposition. No opposition no exists until a government form.
No, Jerry. But
no, hear this now. Listen here now. Listen here. You see, true you don't want to take it. Step on.
Me no want to take it.
But why not allow me if you don't talk? Why not allow me if you don't talk? Yeah, chop me, I draw a split out of my mouth and I don't draw. Well, I know. You see, because you understand more. You want chop the thing, but it's not you alone listening. So I thought the thing basic that other people can understand when not bright like you. So what I'm telling you this is that until the government form, there is no opposition. Until the Governor General choose one of them and say that one have the most support.
Let me ask the question another way then.
You still address before out of my mouth, but I don't mind.
Let me ask you the question.
Go on with the roach. I split tail name roach now.
If the PNP get majority seats, right?
Yeah.
And according to what you explain, if the Governor General choose that thing, the people them elect and them elect.
No, you chop a sentence. If the Governor General do what?
When the people them choose who them want to be the most who them says the most popular member of Parliament.
Who choose them?
The member of Parliament, the other member of Parliament. Them.
No, I don't say go.
But not just that you tell me, sir.
No. I said the Governor General shall determine, in other words, find out which single member of Parliament have the support of the most other members of Parliament.
So how you don't know that?
By finding out. By finding out.
How you don't find out?
Suss out the whole of them. Him suss out the whole of them.
Alright, and he suss them now. And the majority of them say one from the side where win the majority, blue, where you have majority.
Yeah.
Winner, him could be the Prime Minister.
She or him would be Prime Minister.
That's what I ask you.
But I tell you a long time before. I tell you a long time before.
Tell me. Another thing.
No, can't go in another thing. No, hear me now. You have to wait a turn till after the next person. You can't lick the pipe 2 times straight. I will fine you. You will get a fine and you have to put a quarter up on the board. Next call. Good morning. Call back a little more. And you get a light and burn. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, you know.
Jerry?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Jerry.
But it's the second time from it's the second time from morning, I tell you, morning.
No.
Yes, when I woke up, you told me good morning.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Jerry?
But I spend it with you and you ask what you ask me that on the air for.
What? What do you say?
I spend the weekend with you and you coming on the air and ask me how the weekend. It's both.
Did you get the information I asked you about, Jerry?
The weekend was weak. I start off strong and I end up weak.
How was your strong end? Oh, Lord.
If you would have to tell me how the strong it was, because you who feels it knows it.
Okay, Jerry, did you get the information I asked you about?
Yes, ma'am.
You never even remember, though.
No, I don't. But when, after everything done, I don't remember anything at all.
But, Jerry, I thought you said you had a book there when you call a phone in, you write down. Or that just applied to Beth.
No, what did you ask me again, ma'am?
I did ask you about a news report, a Wednesday, the first news report about CARICOM.
Oh, yes, I really neglect to check it out.
Negligence, don't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That was a reprimand then. You gonna remember to get it do it?
Yes, ma'am.
You sure?
Yes, I hope so, yes.
If I call you tomorrow, you have the information?
I can't guarantee, but I'm going to look it out. I'm going to look it up.
Can't guarantee. You write it down now?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. All right, down.
You write it down for me?
Then you may do it for?
Yes, Jerry.
Yes.
But you told me before that you would do it for me, and you didn't do it, Jerry.
No, your voice gone way down low.
Oh, my voice gone low?
Yeah.
You told me, say, you do it for me before, and you didn't do it.
Are you in the kitchen?
Yes, I'm always in the kitchen.
You cook?
I love to cook.
All right.
And I cook very well.
Yeah. What you cook it with? Very well. What you cook it with?
Ingredients.
Okay.
All right, next call, Jerry. I'll call you back again.
Thank you very much, yeah, ma'am.
I'll call you tomorrow.
When you call, yes, ma'am. When you call.
Yes, Jerry.
And then you can call me.
Love you, Jerry.
Thank you very much. I know, ma'am. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Hello. Morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Smart?
Yes, Mr. Brown. What go on?
Yeah. You know, greeting to Mrs. Smart, sir.
Thank you very much.
Just man, you
yes,
know what I call, I hear they're looking for a commissioner.
Yes.
And I have a policeman that I observe.
Yeah.
Who I would ask the police service commission.
Yeah.
To ask that police.
Yeah.
If he would do the commissioner.
Yes.
That man is Mr. Cornwall.
Biggerford.
Yes, sir.
But he was about to retire, but I don't want to discourage you. Does he have a visa, U.S. visa?
Who, me?
No, Mr. Biggerford.
I don't know about the man.
No, that's a part of the requirement for the job, you know.
Yes, hear this.
It's like you're going for farm work or the hotel program.
Yeah.
Don't apply if you don't have a visa.
The nearest I see that man is about 5 feet.
5 feet? But you can't get nearer than 5 feet to Biggerford.
No, but yeah, because I was sitting down in a year where I could have go closer, but I just see the man.
Yeah.
I never speak to the man, but I know his dad.
You know him father, yeah?
Huh?
Yeah, Father Ford.
Yeah, when I was a boy in Anato, we always call him Uncle Zeddy.
What you say?
Yeah, because he is a man who go to farm work and was requested over and over, you know.
That's what I say. I'm going to tell you that just like when you go for farm work, you have
the early days,
yeah,
when farm working was farm working.
Yeah.
That man and thing. And I leave Anato 1957, because
what?
my aunt died 1956.
Yeah.
And after I got out, we were St. Anne's Church it up.
Yes.
I don't go back there.
Yeah.
Because she was living there again.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so I think I would suggest to the Police Service Commission to ask Mr. Cornwall
Biggerford, yes.
If we because I think he's a brilliant policeman. You know?
Yeah, he's a top class investigator.
Yeah,
investigator.
And I tell you this.
Yeah.
Corruption have to stay far from them man there, you know.
Yeah.
Them man is not going to involve in no corruption.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know the man to talk to, but I like how the man work.
Yes.
You understand?
Hold on, let's go for a break and come back, please. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Are you there, sir?
That's smart.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
I was listening to Lloyd the Aguilar this morning, you see?
Yeah.
And him and a doctor lady at and you see the thing where them have up half a tree?
Yeah.
Him and the lady come in like them was actually criticizing the thing, you know.
Yeah, they was very...
And they are talking about, I hear they talking about rights and like gifts should have rights, you know.
Yeah.
But it's only one right everybody entitled to, you know.
Yeah?
Human.
Yes, it's one set of rights for all people.
Human rights.
Yes, sir.
And that me see. But it look like how him talk, you know.
Yeah.
Him talk like him not against the gay them, you know. Like the Aguilar.
No, he's very much for them. He's one of the advocates. Him is not a gay as far as I know, you know.
No, him is not. But the way him talk, it look like him not involved, man.
Involved how? You mean hands-on?
Yes.
No, that's what I say. I don't know of him.
No, but all must talk the way. I listen to him. And he must mind what he must do, you know.
No, but me talk on behalf of the Chinese, you know.
The Chinese?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if in the Chinese society any gay.
I not talk about gay. I talk about Chinese. I talk I tell you, sir, I talk on behalf of the Chinese, but I am not Chinese, you know.
I know.
But I sure if you talk on behalf of somebody, you don't have to be that.
No, but it's like him criticize the people who keep the something.
Yes, him criticize them. Him say them a fight against gay, but I don't see them so at all.
Then gay no fair no rights, man. But you.
No, but you mean what you mean? But human rights. Oh, I think you mean them not fair have no rights.
A human rights, but them want a different right from human rights.
No, privilege. Not them, you know. It's not all of the gay them want that, you know. Are the gay politician them? The gay lobby is the politician of the gays, you know. Like the government, that the gay government, that.
And them want the rights.
Listen here now, the government and the people is not the same thing, you know. Most of the government misrepresent the people, you know. All around the world, most government misrepresent the people them supposed to represent, you know.
Some man.
Yeah, I mean,
what kind of rights them want?
I don't know if I rights and peace or.
Them want rights to flaunt them things in Africa and laugh and think people are going to laugh at them. Eh?
No, but you know, listen me good, I say, you don't have to be Chinese to defend Chinese, you know.
No, sir.
So that means that no means that like the Aguilar gay. But
no,
him is probably an ambassador or honorary consul.
Yes.
Hold on, listen to me, man. Him can be honorary consul for them. You know, like a man is a Jamaican, but him travel go a Panama all the while. Afterward, Panama said to him, say, we don't want to appoint no ambassador from Panama today. No. But
I agree.
But can you in Jamaica represent Panama all those years, not a Panamanian? So them call you honorary consul. Okay. Like how you have a man named Mr. Everett Chin. Him are the honorary consul for the Philippines. Because him know the Philippines and travel all the while. So through that now him protect the Philippines in Jamaica. That no means him a Filipino.
Well,
you know?
But I tell you something.
Yes, sir.
As far as I see Jamaica, you see?
Yes, sir.
They will never have no rights, yes, sir.
No, but you contradict yourself. You just said that all rights, all human have the same rights.
Me not talk about human rights. The rights that them want.
No, that are not rights. That's a privilege. If you know the difference between
privilege.
If you know the difference between rights and privilege.
Yeah.
Rights where you want for yourself alone or your group alone. That's privilege.
Yeah. Well,
anytime you see a set of people who want certain rights for themselves and them friend or them kind alone.
It's privilege.
A privilege that different from rights.
Well, make I tell you this.
Yeah.
As long as them there Jamaica, they not going to have that privilege.
Oh, you not going to allow them the privilege for you neither. Well, them certainly not get no privilege over me, side of me or under me or no way.
I tell you something.
No, I don't want you to tell me.
You know, say in Africa,
yeah,
certain states them kill them.
Yes, what are you suggesting?
You know, say in Iraq.
Yes, I know. Don't list out the name of the place. What you suggesting?
I suggest each of them to go with them dirty.
So like them to go to France?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Good
morning. Brother Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Well, I couldn't even wait till the third hour to tell you this, what is taking place in England.
True.
I get it, Brother Jerry, that an investigation is about to be launched.
Yeah.
Into some investigation that were launched years ago.
Oh, yes.
Even in the 80s.
Yeah.
Concerning some then powerful individuals.
Yeah.
Who were accused and indeed suspected of forcing their sexual dictates on children.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise called pedophiles.
And them still alive?
Some of them still alive and enjoying life in them rocking chair.
Yeah.
I get it that some of them are cowering in fear, Brother Jerry, as their past, it seems, will be coming back to haunt them.
Oh.
Because persons are talking up the things now.
Oh, yeah.
And a very
and some of those children are now adults and can talk out.
Indeed. They thought they have gotten away with it, Jerry.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, they are going to investigate how their connections help them to have gotten away with it thus far.
Yeah, yeah.
This is very interesting to say the least.
This is serious.
When your past come back to haunt you, Brother Jerry.
Yeah.
Saying that who is without sin cast the first one will not get you off.
No.
Scotch-free.
No.
Why, Brother Jerry?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very much so. Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Indeed.
I have some text messages there. Jerry, who were the men who wrote down your father? You mean on the 354? Well, I wouldn't say yes and I wouldn't say no. But them was men. Men from, some Tone Spalding, man, them. And the labor right, them is just as bad, you know. I say some of them shot Bob Marley there. Next one. I felt left out yesterday when Babylon blocked out Carbo's opening remarks over White House, Westmoreland. Oh, you were in White House, Westmoreland. Yes. Well, I was in Manchester and it blocked out too, but it wasn't. I don't know if it's Babylon blocked it out. Certain parishes there was no transmission, but later on, before 7 o'clock, I tuned in again and I was hearing it. Sometimes this is not conspiracy. Sometimes it's technical fault. But sometimes, yes, they do block out certain things from, you know. Next one. Rent rooms, owned horses, etc. There's some code in that, you know. Some really nice. Rent room, owned horses. Jerry, why do you always pretend like your parents were an upper middle class or higher? You mean through them they do own a horse? That you mean? Through them they do own a horse? And then so what if them was upper middle class, lower middle class, working class, or ruling class? So what? So what? That is neither here nor there. You don't understand me? Still don't know where I go on. But so what? When me a youth, you know, some man try intimidate me, you know. Or some Rasta man, when me in the faith as a young youth, you know. Some Rasta man, or so-called man who claim I'm a Rasta, try intimidate me, you know. Try intimidate me through my old man a judge. Me want to know, after me grow with my old man, a old man might like my old man, me want to know who could have go intimidate me. Not say my back, me I'm not afraid of nobody, you know. When my old man so terrible and dreadful, and me have to stand up to him, I want to know which guy could have come intimidate me after me used to stand up to my old man. You're a joker. So someone a try intimidate me now and try to make me feel a little way like saying, you're like a uptown boy, and a JC boy, and a father judge, and them with it. I have to back them up. What do them? Them a tell them about me a middle class. I say me not no middle class. And my old man you refer to, but I still say my father. Ronald Small my old man, but I still say my father. And him a ruling class. You talk about middle class? A ruling class, I'm a father. Still I say, I'm backward about, you know. You come try intimidate about middle class. And you same one claims say, I still say you're a father and you're a Rasta. And you try intimidate. Then still I say what? Still I say what? Still I say a lumpen proletariat. You idiot. Anyway, that is just a rhetorical question. And it was so at the time, 50 years ago. Next one. Jerry, which one of the two parties you sympathize with? JLP or PNP? Yeah, joke, man. Me not deal with loser. Them are loser, you know. Because them lose sight. First and then lose sight of them did I deal with in the beginning. Neither the PNP or the JLP do them now can tell what they must deal with at the beginning. So them not deal with none. Well, sympathize I do. Next one. Jerry, political fools think of Jamaica become smart. Boy, this text are coming like the whole thing line up, you know. Next text said, Jerry, political fools think that a Jamaican must belong to either JLP or PNP. What a laugh. Why text them line up neatly, man? And I sure said not my little lady juxtapose them in this way, you know. And I said she set it, you know, like a script. Next one, Jerry, imagine you were there cursing a taxi man in halfway through on Friday. And then you gave me a bad drive the same day in the afternoon near Devon House. Careful next time. A Friday me gave a bad drive. I think I Thursday. Anyway, I was cursing a taxi man. No, man. I said to the taxi man, say, you're not supposed to park there, man, tell me to go around. I'm going to say, well, hear me now. I'm going to lose friend, you know, Kawa. I not excuse it to a taxi man, you know. And through me used to do the same thing. You take me afraid to talk to. The things I do, the things I did, I don't do some of them no more. Some of them I still I do. But every day me I cut off things, you can't stop me from talk. And you can't stop me from keep to the left and pass on the right. Next one. Bongo, what did Marcus Garvey mean when he said a black man head will roll down the street of Kingston? I don't know how Marcus Garvey saying that. I hear people saying that him say that man like go roll up him church sleeve and a whole lot of different things people attribute to Marcus Garvey. It is hard to tell which are true and which are not true. Let's go for the 11 a.m. headline news. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Yesterday, what we call the Yankee Empress, the Empress Rasta woman with the American accent there, with the sultry voice there. You never know that she sing. I go and play 2 music by her. I have 2 music to play, 2 of them by 2 American and 2 by 2 Jamaican. Well, hear the Yankee Empress now. She says, a Santa, she called me now. Hear this one, you know, named Santa Baby. Under the name of Eartha Kit. Kit of a kitten, you know. What's new pussycat? Let's hear it. Santa Baby.
Boom boom, 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 boom boom.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me.
She tell Santa all what she want for Christmas, you know. Sable some big fur coat, expensive more than mink, you know. Start again, please.
Harry, tonight.
Yeah, man, a Santa Farah, she call me, you know, when she want things. Cole tried to sing about her, you know, Joseph Hill. For him would eat a little fresh rice. But differently, all when she have an ex-brethren, you know, she still tell her, said, no, not to watch it, you know. Hear what she said this time, you know, so although she have a couple little man on the side, on 2 sides, she said she will always be true to me in her fashion and in her way. Here she know. Under the name of Peggy Lee. Straight up.
Mr. Harris, plutocrat, wants to give my cheek a pat. Him have to come back. Anytime him left us, so him have to come back. Come back, me say him have to come back.
Yes, boy. Let's read some text messages before we take your phone call. Jerry, Wilson just made history. He's the first ever call at the Cliff Hughes talk show program. Aju, and we have foreign this person say, stay and find out that and text it, you know, foreign text message. Jerry, Bar was on the list that Siaga gave the commissioner. Bar? Or you mean Bar from downtown? But yet we killed him back in 1997 May. But it's 1994, the list was given to Macmillan. Siaga was the first person to bawl out murder coming from Howard. Next one. Jerry, read the Gleaner or in Ellington Insurance Fraud article again. It's not how you said it. I could tell you more, you know, but I'm not going to tell you more. I could tell you more, but I'm not going to tell you more. And I could tell you how I know too. Next one, living your vibes. No, what? Having your vibes on. No, loving your vibes on the radio. Thanks to Most Wanted Records for inviting me to listen to you from Marianne Scott. Well, thank you very much. Yes, Most Wanted. I hear them send greetings all the while. I know they are listening. Next one. Jerry, the Yankee lady have you weak. Well, tell me something that I don't know. Yeah, man, I drew my Yankee lady, the Eartha Kit, you know. Or the Eartha Kit with dreadlocks. Next one, Jerry, why Fox chat so much? The economy was going to collapse if we did not get that IMF loan. Yes, that's true, but I don't think you understand as much as Fox now, although Fox probably don't know the solution or the alternative. I don't think you understand the real purpose of the IMF. All these things look like them rescuing us, but it's part of a system. It's part of a system set up to keep things as they are, or even worse, out of our favor. Little by little you understand, but one of the first things I want you to concentrate on, either you get yourself some land, if you don't have any already, or if you have land, you try use it, and you try wish that all of the human beings in Jamaica and everywhere in the world have access to land. When you try to wish that, and you try to implement that and try to make use of the land that you have, you're going to start understand things more and more. Next one, Jerry, the Yankee lady have you like a fresh vegetable. Yeah, man, that's true, man. And on the accent, told me, some people are accident impressed, and really the accent, you know. Because you know, so she talk patois even under the accent. You know that. Next one, thanks for making me laugh. You make my work lighter. From Sharon in Irish Town. Thank you very much, Sharon. Next one, Yale Bongo. I just wanted to know that every day I listen to you, I learn. Respect the work you are doing. Guidance and protection daily. Coming from Ganesha or Ganasha. I think it's Ganesha. Well, thank you. Glad to know that. There are some more. Good morning, Jerry. Did you know that? No, this one we read already. We did read this one already. Oh, yes. Wasn't Hugh Shearer one of our biggest black activists? Hugh Shearer? No, man, Hugh Shearer not a black activist. Where you get that from? Hugh Shearer being one of our biggest black activists. No. What I know him did go to the United Nations instructed by the government, of which he was a part, to suggest to the United Nations that they must have a human rights year. And the suggestion was taken up and the United Nations declared 1968 Human Rights Year. And when he went to the United Nations as a delegate, I don't think he knew that in 1968 he would be Prime Minister. Well, if you want to call that black activist, but it's not really a black activist, but so it worked. Next one, Jamaica, J.F.J. should be named H.F.J. Homosexuals for Justice, because J.F.J. are not for Jamaicans. Well, if them is for justice, I don't mind. No matter who them is for. If they are for justice, I don't mind. If anybody is for justice, I don't mind, as long as they are for justice. Whether they are Jamaican or not Jamaican, as long as they are for justice, I don't mind. But I understand what you mean. That's why one at a time I say, the way how it was being steered, it coming like his Jamaica, like his J flag justice, that JFJ stand with it. But people like Susan Goff and others are putting them foot down and don't like how they are being steered. I agree with them. And in most, as I say all the while, in most organizations, the vast majority of people in most organizations are sincere and unaware of the hanky-panky about which their leaders are most concerned. Next one of this. No. Mr. Small, have you heard any news about the woman with the bad hip? Did she get through with the replacement yet? No. I don't know if she gets through the replacement. I intended to visit her again, go visit her 2 times already. Because we really need to find a method of helping her effectively. Because there are ways of doing things to people that is not effective and ways that is doing it effectively. And I really would like to be able to, well, human beings are always trying to work out ways how mutual help one. Each one help one and all help one another. And this is part of the human endeavor and the human story. How effectively to help one another. That the society or the community or the family take care of everybody. This is a constant task of human beings, and human beings are getting better at it. Although things have been better at other times in history, I believe by and large progress is being made. So little by little, we're going to find that way. It's not a promise. We don't want to make no promise. We don't like to make no promise. We like to deliver. Next one. Jerry, name one thing that Jamaica has ever resisted. I believe you find more homosexuals downtown. Everything them follow. Jamaica has not Jamaica has resisted things. Even in 1957, Jamaica resisted trade with South Africa under the leadership, political leadership of Norman Manley. That's what? Nearly 50 years ago. I mean, more than 50 years ago, nearly 60 years ago, Jamaica, as a little colony, resisted trade with South Africa. And that was great. The leadership of Norman Manley. And probably get the idea from somebody. Because most people who do good things, them get the idea from somebody. But the person with the idea never do it. So the person with the idea have to share credit with the person who did the thing. That's how life go. As Paul write, one man water, like him say, what him say? Something like Paul water, Peter plant the seed, Paul water, and God get the increase, you know. Different people do different part of the work, and God get it God make it work out all right. So I'll share in the credit. Next one. Jerry, I love the songs you play every day. You know good music. Keep it coming. Come from Jerry. Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. I would love for you and Beth to get along. Love the program. They know so we get along sometime. And then now she gets rude again. I want to give a bun, a pot bottom. No, buy that, man. Keep your pot bottom. You cook. Next one. Jerry, do you think about this? We should look outside for the next police commissioner. I think that would not be nice. What about Mr. Forbes for commissioner? Well, I know Forbes, Mr. Francis Forbes. Mr. Forbes recently will get tied up in this traffic ticket thing. I know he was well on the way to be a prospect as next commissioner. And then this thing draw him down. Like how things was going to draw down Ellington when Ellington was on the way up. This insurance fraud thing and car thing was out to draw him down. And many things. Anybody on the way, a lot of things are there to draw you down. Anyone doing anything good, or even people doing bad things are there to draw you down too, on the way. Sometimes some people get drawn down and some people overcome the obstacle and the hurdle and the high jump and the pole vault. And some even learn to fly. What else again now? Yeah, that's it. Yes. Run the numbers for me, please. Straight up. We have some. Yes. Okay, go on. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Couple more text messages. Jerry, was Danai one of Tony Spalding or Manley's boy? I don't know if Danai being neither Tony's. By the time Danai Williams come to prominence, Tony Spalding was already out of politics with bad health and them kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Tony Spalding never really last back into the 80s, late 80s when PNP come back in a state power. And I wouldn't consider him one of Manley's boy, but it's during Michael Manley regime him really come into prominence still. But I wouldn't call him Manley boy. I don't know. I would have to find out. I wouldn't say yes and I wouldn't say no. Next one. Morning, Jerry. What or where is celestial kingdom? Celestial meaning the stars and the skies. Stars and skies. So that is the kingdom that people dream about or hope one day, or probably them say it exists right now. Celestial means sky or stars, you know. Celestial. Next one. Hail Bongo. I hear a politician calling ganja smokers criminals. Them wreck the country with no intention to build it forward. So tell me who the real criminals are. There's criminals in every quarter. There's criminal in politics, criminal in media, criminal in church, criminal everywhere. Good and bad exists almost everywhere. Good and bad exists together almost everywhere. But like what the Christ did teach as a good planter, when you weed in, you don't weed when the plant grow too young, you know. You wait till the plant you plant little firm, so that when you pull up the weed beside it, the plant not pull up, because you know, so if you weed plant when you just sow, you will disturb down to the plant you plant. You understand me? There's a time for everything. Next one. You alright, Jerry? Christmas in July. Dead with love. You talk about Santa, baby. But you know, say, ladies think forward and then book from now, and I tell you what them want. And furthermore, she do it from now, for sure. You say, watch her behavior till between now and December and see if she not worthwhile. And she'll tell you to come down the chimney, you know. And she tell us her chimney nice, and it not sooty and all them kind of way. And when you come down, your clothes won't dirty up on them. Get it? Let's go for a break, straight up. Yeah, good morning. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. A couple things in the especially two pieces of good news. A couple things in the paper. One from, both of them from today. I see an article in the Observer, page 3. No, this is from yesterday. Page 3 telling us about a device that Jamaicans have developed, to help with security with your car and what else again? And help if you take picture yourself better and all them way. That about Jamaican develops the device for phone selfies and way you take picture yourself with phone. And for security, it's great. When you can develop them things, you can make money and show that you don't have to be a big country or a big millionaire to generate ideas that can pay up. Then I see, the next thing I saw was on the sports page of yesterday paper, the username Parchment. I think it's a UWI username. I'm almost sure. Don't handle the Parchment. It's a UWI. Yes, he is. Olympian. Reach all the Olympics, and I think him win a medal too in a hurdles. Yes, I think he did. And not only that, now him gone on the 13 second and 110 meter hurdles. You know, say 13 second is the mark where say people really gone into the stratosphere of hurdling. Male 100 meters hurdling. So 110 meter hurdling. So Jamaica Hansley Parchment gone on the 12 second, 12.94. Then two quick things otherwise now. I see in career, let's say the paper again. Career and education section of the Observer. I see a little feature here where some school youth. What age school youth is this? Is it the high school? I think it is where is it? What school is it? Grade 6 students at Lannaman Prep School. Acting out different weddings from different cultures, 4 different religions. Christianity, Jewish religion, Hinduism, the Indian religion, and Islam, the Middle Eastern Arabic originated religion. Familiarizing the children with different customs and methods and procedures in building families through establishing marriages and so on, different customs, and them dressing differently and so on. And this is very good, especially under the guidance of teachers and parents. And yet now, you can imagine how determined certain lobbyists are that eventually now the children must be shown and must act out same-sex marriages too. Is that them want? Anything you do, them want a part of it too. So them going to demand, like American certain place, so them can get them demands met. They're going to want demand that in Jamaica, no children must act out any wedding at any school or in any play unless there's a same-sex depiction in there too. So you're going to have little girls pretending to be married to one another in little schoolyard wedding, and little boys also. Back where with that, there must be some place in the world where you can't invade with that. You think you can come overpower, like how the I.M.F is used to overpower most economies in the world, especially are struggling. You want to come overpower through underprivilege with them thing. And that brings me to the fourth thing there now. In the Sunday paper yesterday too, the Sunday Observer, article by Carol Walker showing where Jamaican for Justice Chairman Lisa Lacan-Chen, she wants to take over from either Carolyn Gomes or Miss Goff, has denied that the human rights lobby group is imploding. Imploding is like explosion, something that mash up. But you have explosion where things blow up and blow outwards and apart, and you have imploding when them collapse inwards. And she is denying it, Miss Lacan-Chen, saying that there is no division amongst members of the Jamaican for Justice, and with the old guard not being happy with new members of the organization and its new direction. It's not only new members, because Carolyn Gomes is not a new member, but maybe she link with some new member and I try carry it in some new direction. And Miss Lacan-Chen is a new. Is on next one. Miss Osborne, K. Osborne, has nothing to do with those things. So she's a lady who is a new part of the executive and directorship. So it's a mix up here. It's going to be a time before you can find out who is where, who is who, and who is doing what, and which direction each one of them going. Well, I'm going to play 2 pieces of music for you. One is from, what name again? Him name again, Virgin there. We're going to play a piece of music from him. What name again? I'm going to say the label upon the CD there. Please. I don't give. I thought I gave it. Okay, Dipstick. Dipstick Wadada, him name. And this music named The Brotherhood of Man. Then we're going to play one by our Empress named Empress Face. Dipstick Wadada, The Brotherhood of Man. Straight up.
La 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 la. It's all in your plan.
Yeah, Dipstick Wadada. That you're going to hear more. You're going to hear more of that another time and more from Dipstick. Next text message. Morning, Jerry. J Flag should change their name to J Fag. Well, I'm not going to judge them too harsh, you know, because it's trick them get trick, and it look like them. The things, everything is coming out of the woodwork. The termites coming out of the woodwork. Remember, when that time Golden, when some people are going like them are idiot and them are try to confuse other people, Golden it say, them say it's when say chichi or termite. Say termite eat out them brain. So I'm not going to really judge them because you're not going to condemn them. You have to judge. You have to judge, but you don't have to condemn. So I'm not going to condemn them because things are being exposed and motives are being exposed, and then people finding out the trickery that's going on. And I think they will correct themselves and get out to forget out. Unless them want to be an organization of trickery and deception. Next one. I hear you saying people who own land, but are we landowners or landholders? Remember, the system requires all of us to pay taxes. Coming from Dave. Yes, landholders, because you can only own land for your lifetime. Matter of fact, you can't own anything except in your lifetime. Not at all. You can't own car or animal or land or any possession unless it's in your lifetime. So whatever you own it for your lifespan. And because of that, in most countries you are required to indicate or to say, either in writing or by telling some people, what you want, whose possession you want that possession to go in when your life done. Who you want to get your car, who you want to get your house or your land, or who you want to get your book them. You are required, if you want things to go smoothly, to indicate before you pass away who you want to get it, because you only want it while you are alive. And if you don't indicate who you want to get it when you pass away, frequently governments take those possessions. Sometimes they might get to the closest member of your family, or sometimes they don't get nobody at all, because you never indicate who you want to get it, because you can only own something. And a title only applies to your lifespan. You can only have title to land for your lifespan. And I also agree that you can, the exclusive ownership of land can be a permanent thing, not only because you can't live forever, but also because we occupy and use up all of the resources on earth for the time we are here, and you are entrusted with it to take care of it, so that when you are not here again, somebody make use of it. Because even a car can outlast a man who is 100 years old if the car is well taken care of, or a man who is even 150 years old. So therefore, it is your duty to take care of things that somebody else can get it to use when you're done with it. No matter what it is, whether it's land, car, or even a knife. If you don't even want to keep it sharp, you keep it in a condition that somebody else can come sharpen it. Next one. Hi, Jerry. Please announce the time your program is repeated at night. It is repeated at approximately a few minutes after 11, whether 5 minutes after, 10 minutes after. Sometimes the GIS program and other programs go on a little longer, and it starts as late as even 11:15. But if you want to be safe, tune in from at least 5 after 11 at nights, Monday to Thursday, and you will catch the beginning of the repeat. On Fridays, It is not repeated, although many people want it to be repeated on Friday. But you know, the format of radio in Jamaica, by and large, is for Friday evenings and nights to be strictly for entertainment. And for that reason, it is not repeated on Friday. But Monday to Thursday, roughly 5 after 11, is safe for you to tune in and you catch a beginner program. Repeat at night. Next one, Jerry. Is it the same private sector organization in Jamaica who are telling us to buy Jamaican that is advocating for a foreign commissioner of police? Why am I not surprised? Now that there is some virtue to that reason and that logic. On the other hand, if the police force is so weak that good leadership cannot be identified at the top level of the police force, you will find a tendency to look outside. Just like how at one time, look here, football training or football coaching in Jamaica, it would be better to talk about maybe squash or some other sports. Golfing coaching in Jamaica is not that top grade by world standards. So it wouldn't be surprising if you have to look outside to get the best golf coach or the best squash coach or even football. You know, look how much from, at least from 1963, I remember. 1961. 1960, I believe it was when Derek Tompkinson started to coach Jamaica College. I think he was coaching another school before for a while now. But I remember Derek Tompkinson as an Englishman was down in Jamaica. He had what? I think he had what it was he had? Some dry cleaning or some betting shop. He was involved in some other business like dry cleaning or betting shop. But him got involved in coaching football at JC from at least 1960. Then him get successful in 1961. We start win 61, 62, 63. We win 3 years straight, almost everything in the schoolboy football. And at least from that time and before, George Penna and other coach, what the one from hated his name. Forget what the one from hated his name. Football coaches always look for outside. Forget foreign people to coach. Because the quality of coaching in Jamaica was not considered to be that great. But there comes a time when you're going to be ashamed that you can't find people inside Jamaica to lead the police force efficiently. Let's go for a break and come back. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Next text message. Excuse me. What happened to Wilson today, Jerry? Him can't find anything to talk about today. No, I think him engage a next program. Maybe him talking about us. Maybe it's we him talking about it now. Well, no matter. Next one. Jerry, where can I get a copy of Prince Buster's 10 Commandments song? I don't know where you can get a copy of that. I believe if you check Derek Harriet, you know. If you go to the Twin Gates Plaza and check Derek Harriet shop. What's the name of the shop again? Upstairs. Derek Harriet shop. I forget the name of the shop. But they ask for Derek Harriet shop. Or as they go in at Twin Gates, you hear the music playing loud from upstairs. Derek Harriet should have that music. I am almost sure of that. Yeah. So Empress Fate now. We're going to play a next piece of music by Empress Fate. Talking about music, you know. I understand that King's the Goodison, otherwise as King Omar, Bonnie Goodison's brother. And also Miss Gludan brother too. Every year him keep a big show, you know. Paying tribute to some of the great in Jamaican music that have not been properly or adequately recognized. And this year, I think him focusing on the Chinese connection in Jamaican music. You know, Chinese Jamaicans have played a big part in Jamaican music, both from the band aspect and the studio aspect and promotions aspect, and even in radio. And this year, Kingsley Goodison is paying tribute to that, the Chinese in Jamaican music. So we're going to talk to Kingsley Goodison soon, because the 26th of July, I'm keeping the show, I believe, at Curfew Place as usual. Is it Curfew Place or somewhere else this year? We'll soon talk about that. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, long time. What going?
Nothing there. I listen every day, man.
Joe?
We are the same old say every day.
And you also dealing with the same every day too?
No, I don't live in that because...
No, you dealing with the same old thing where you always deal with too?
I'm not dealing with no same old thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Here are you. in the last week, me hear somebody text you and tell us, I ask if they use drugs or what, or else not.
And what did I say?
Listen to me, I say now I have to give them an advice on something or another. I have talk about the using a drug part, and when it come on to the advice part, you said, you can't bother give an advice somewhere, man. What that? All that?
No, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. You're mistaken.
I'm not mistaken if you listen to it back last week.
That's
exactly what you said.
So wait, you listen to me every day?
Of course you listen to it every day.
Although me deal this,
although
me start the same thing every day, I still listen.
Because well, my other brother and sister, them a call and I'm a call with sense. And I'm a try to ask you things what them can do. And you talk about you now do nothing to help the government. But you're not going to help the government. Your brother and sister, them out there, you're going to help. You understand? I mean, here you have none. All you do every day is criticize.
Then why you call?
Because I want you start.
You want
something good, man.
Yeah.
You understand? I want you start. Not because you hate the government for some kind of reason. But you can't do that because
hold on a little.
You are going to get the credit to the government.
Alright, hold on. Which part of the government me hate?
What?
Which part of the government me hate?
You hate Portia and the rest of them.
No, tell me some more. Some more of them. Name some more of them.
Lisa, Mr. Bunty, and Peter, what was your good friend?
Yes, me hate him.
Yeah, because you talk about them every day.
Yes.
Like some terrible way, and them ways there.
Alright, hold on, what me say about Peter Phillips?
I don't remember no, but you
alright, hold on. What me say about Lisa Anna?
Oh, she's straight and all them kind of things.
Then straight no good something.
No, but Jerry, them something that people personality.
No, but straight.
You can't go in a people personal life, them kind of weird.
No, but people straight.
You talk about business of the country.
No.
You talk about the business of the person. No. You are going to how them look.
No.
And the woman, when they come now, when they talk about how the woman, how she wrinkle up.
Oh, you mean laggard?
He's a big man.
Hold on.
And them something we want here.
Hold on a little. Miss Lagarde, you see? Miss Lagarde, we come here the other day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that she have a lot of wrinkle. But I'm telling you. Hold on. Why you laugh?
No, because you never talk it that kind of, oh, you talk it now.
How me say?
They understand, you go like you criticize.
No, what me say?
Because true, she come and attack like she attack on the behalf of the PNP. You never like that either, like us.
No, we're not talking about...
Listen to me, I was hardly, you know. And the woman attack, you know, all the class, and set up, you know. And it's a plastic smile, hardly, and I say, what hardly? I know there's something I go right with him, you know.
Yeah.
And so said, so done.
What?
He said,
him say what?
And so said, so done.
Somebody did they talk to you?
No, nobody not talk to us. So they give me something.
What them give?
You know already. You know.
What them give?
All that you want to know. That me I tell you about. Yes, Jeremiah, you need to change, man, and start tell all the youth them.
Yeah.
Me hear somebody, you say some about some youth again. And you know,
look here, hear me now. Hello. Time I run out. I can't spend no more time for you.
What is that?
I can't spend no more time for you. Yeah, waste time still. But glad for the call. Thank you very much. Here? You hear?
You have waste time.
Thank you very much for the call, but I can't spend no more time for you. Thank you very much. Yes, I also want to thank my producer, Tanya Richard, and production assistant, who is Shushan, you know, true. Them not put your name. Them put Miss Walton name. Oh, she was here earlier. Yes, Shade Walton and Shushani daily. And broadcast technician Kevin Williams. Yeah, we're going to play this piece of music by Empress Faith. Listen to it good. Empress Faith.
Mystery in your life.
Yeah, man, she sound good, eh? I'm going to play the next piece of the cut. And next day we play the whole night. Going to next play the next, a little piece of the next cut. Straight up.
This time we are the children.
Good afternoon. It's time for the midday news here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, Families Against State Terrorism warns against hasty decisions in search for new police commissioner. Susan Gough resigns as chairperson, or rather as member, of Jamaicans for Justice Board. Health and Justice Ministries team up to expand local drug court system. National Parent Teachers Association accuses schools of using graduation as a money-making tool.